So one issue that has, in my opinion, not gotten nearly enough attention in the Democratic primary race is climate change. And while both Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton both say that climate change is real, they're not Republicans, they're not pretending it's not real, there are in fact some very, very big differences between the two. So right off the bat, I am going to say something that might upset some people. Here we go. In the Democratic primary, a vote for Hillary Clinton is a vote for more fracking. I'm sorry, it is. Just this week on HillaryClinton.com, this is Hillary Clinton's own campaign website, she put forward a fracking plan. Remember, this is from HillaryClinton.com. This isn't from some far left-wing loony website. This isn't from granolacrunchinghippie.com. This is HillaryClinton.com. On her briefing page, her headline reads, quote, "Clinton will ensure safe and responsible natural gas production as we move towards a clean energy future." End quote. Sounds nice, right? Safe, responsible, clean. Unfortunately, folks, in 2016, as we sit on the brink of climate disaster due to man-made climate change, there is no such thing as safe and responsible natural gas production. I am sorry, there is not. We need to keep fossil fuels in the ground, period. Full stop. And look, I'm sure you guys are mostly lefties. I'm sure most of you know this, but fracking is obviously not safe nor responsible. Fracking destroys water supplies. Fracking causes earthquakes. Trains carrying fracked fuel derail and explode a lot. We cover these exploding bomb trains on the show all the time. There's this myth out there perpetuated by the fossil fuel industry and their backers that fracking and natural gas is actually clean. It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. Yes, there is less carbon emitted by natural gas, but carbon, folks, is not the only greenhouse gas. Fracking and the production of natural gas produces methane. Lots and lots and lots of methane, which is another greenhouse gas. In fact, over the first 20 years, methane is actually 80 times worse than carbon. 80 times worse than carbon. And right now, where we stand in 2016, while we are supposedly trying to keep the planet from baking and boiling alive to warming to an unsustainable level, putting more methane in the atmosphere is suicide. Not to mention, natural gas pipelines crack and leak methane all the time, like what just happened in California with all types of methane got spewed into the atmosphere. The truth is, we cannot frack our way to a sustainable climate. We can't. I'm sorry. But according to her own website, that's what Hillary Clinton wants to do. Why? Why? This actually isn't a rhetorical question. I know this is going to shock you, but the Clintons actually have very, very deep ties to the fossil fuel industry. The Huffington Post reported in July that, quote, "nearly all of the lobbyists bundling contributions for Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's campaign have at one time or another worked for the fossil fuel industry." End quote. The day before the Iowa caucuses, Hillary Clinton attended a gala fundraiser in Pennsylvania at a major fracking and fossil fuel investment firm. As Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton worked closely with the fossil fuel industry to push fracking all over the world. There's this amazing in-depth article from Mother Jones digging into emails from 2014 on this. She helped secure contracts for companies like Chevron and Exxon. Exxon, by the way, is the United States' largest natural gas producer. The Clinton Foundation has received millions and millions of dollars from the dirty energy industry. Hell, on HillaryClinton.com, again, on this very page where she's bragging about fracking, Hillary Clinton, they actually use the term renewable natural gas. That's the type of term I would expect a Republican to say, right? Renewable natural gas, trying to make it sound like natural gas is clean and safe. It's not. Fracking is not the same as solar. Fracking is not the same as wind. Then look, when it comes to November, if Hillary is the Democratic nominee, of course there's reasons to vote for her. None of us want a President Trump, obviously, of course. But this isn't November. There are differences. There are big differences, and we actually have a choice. There are huge differences between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. This is one of them. And look, you may have legitimate reasons that you feel that Hillary Clinton is a better choice than Bernie Sanders. I have friends who are Clinton supporters. I do. But realize, when you cast that vote for Hillary Clinton, that vote, like it or not, will result in more fracking.